This is Howard Cosell. You guys remember Howard Cosell? All the old people remember Howard Cosell. Anyway, I got a great treat for you guys. We got a competition challenge in Baccarat of which system is better. So we have my 6-step system going on my best friend's system, Captain Morgan Baccarat system. Who is going to win? Now, I like both systems, okay? Both systems are great. But we're going to go ahead and get 15 minutes for each person. And we're going to start with Captain Morgan's Baccarat system. Now, his system is a chop, 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 chop system. So, whatever side wins, he goes with the opposite on the next one. If one side wins 3 in a row, then he'll stay on the winning side. So we'll keep playing chop, and we have to pay attention to what side wins 3 times in a row, and then he'll come in and he'll stay with the winner until the winner loses, and then he'll go back to the chop chop system. Okay? So each person's going to start with $10,000 bankroll. Each system's going to get 15 minutes. Okay? It is 6:55 p.m. So that would bring us to 7:05. So 7:10. So he'll play until 7:10. All right, here we go. Both of them are martingale systems. So he's going to deal the cards, and he's going to go to the opposite. So he's going to go on banker. Okay? So he'll start his wager on banker. Okay. So that's a loss there. So because player won, he's going to go back to banker. And he's got to do 50 because he lost. Okay, banker's going to win. So he wins. He's up $22. And he is going to go back to player because he's playing a chop. Whatever side wins, he takes the opposite after that. Okay, he's going to win again. So he'll go with 25 on banker. Okay, that's going to be a tie. So he'll stay on banker. Hope everybody's having a great day. Ooh, back-to-back ties. Okay, so player 1. So he's going to go to banker. He's going to have to do 50. Okay, player 1. So he is on his third. He's lost 2 in a row. So he's going to have to go. He's down 75. So that means that he's got to do a $200 total bet here. Tie. Woo! Blazing 7, baby. I would have just won $2,000 right there. In real life, right there. Real money. I would have just won $2,000 right there on that bet. Because I bet the Blazing 7 every single hand that I play. Wow. I would have just won $2,000. 7-7 2-card tie. Had that been 3 and 3, I would have just won $10,000 on one hand. All right, so let's go. He's on player. Okay, he's going to win, so he's going to go to banker now. So far, we haven't had any 3 wins one side yet. Ooh, that was brutal. Okay, so got to go to player. I don't think he won that one, did he? I don't think he won that one. So he's on player now. Okay, he lost that one. So he's going to have to go to like 250 here. Say 300. right, he's on a losing streak here. Okay, so now he's got to check the history. Okay, so nothing has won 3 times in a row. Nothing's won 3 times in a row. So this tie, this didn't qualify as 3 in a row. So right now the history only shows 1 in a row for player. So he's going to go over to banker. But he's going to have to do a big bet here because he's been on a losing streak. Let's see. He's down 280. So he's going to do about a $500 bet here. Oof, he's in trouble. Yeah, he's in trouble here. All right, so players won 2 in a row. Let's just make sure. Yeah, players won 2 in a row. Has to be 3 in a row for him to go to that winning side. So he's going to revert back to banker because banker lost, and he's playing a chop. Player 1. So what's going to be his bet here? Let's do 1,000. No, that's too much. We'll go 1,000, 1,200. That would be the way he would need to bet this because he's down 780. Oh, he's fucked. Oh, things ain't going good for Captain Morgan. All right, so player, I believe, has won 3 in a row, right? Yep. Player's won 3 in a row. So he's got to go on player now and get on the winning side. And he's got no choice but to do a big-ass bet. So he's got 2,000. He needs to do 3 grand. So this would get him back all his money back. He'd be at 10 grand, and then he would go up $1,000 profit at 11,000 total. This is his biggest bet of this session. Now, the reason why we're going to do the best 2 out of 3 into 2 different videos, so this is just the first match, because sometimes it's not fair, because one side, like for example his system, might run into a problem like this and just get unlucky on these big bets. But it is what it is. Okay, he's looking pretty good right now. Oh, he's looking real good. Oh, he did it. He did it, folks. Captain Morgan hooks a big marlin. All right, so he's up $1,021. That was huge for him. Huge. Huge. That was huge. All right, and look, because he's no longer doing chops, he's going to stay on the winner. So he's going to stay on player. That's why he changes his system when one goes on a run. Okay, now he can go back to these little bets of 25. Look at that. Player's on fire. So we'll do another 25 here. And he wins again. Okay, so he's going to stay on the run. He's going to stay on this run. The chop is no longer in his system right now. He stays on the winner after it's been at least 3 times. If it loses, then he goes back to playing chops. All right, it finally lost. Okay, so now banker won, so he's going to go with player, and he's going to do 50. And he's going to win. So player 1, he's going to go to banker for 25. And he's got 2 minutes left. Let's see. No, he's got 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left. Okay, that's going to be a tie. So he'll stay on banker. Okay, another tie. Oh my God. Oh my God, I would have just won $10,000 right there. I just would have won $10,000 at the casino in real money. I bet the Blazing 7 every single hand. That is a 200 to 1 7-7 tie, baby, on the Blazing 7. Holy crap. Would have just won $10,000 on a $50 bet. Wow. That's 2 times in this session. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. So that was crazy. Okay. So we're gonna repeat the bet. Deal. Okay, that's a winner for him. So he's gonna switch it to player. Okay, he's gonna lose. So he's gonna go to banker for 50. And his time is just about up. So be the last hand. All right, so he's going to lose that one. So Captain Morgan wins that huge, huge double up martingale bet of $3,000 that saved his whole entire bankroll. So it was a very risky session, and the profit was $1,045. Okay, now I'm just so mad that I would have won $10,000 on that 7-7 Blazing 7. Oh my God, that's crazy. I wish they had it on the simulator because I'd be betting in every hand, and that would have been so cool for you guys to see. All right, so now Captain Morgan is $1,045 win, which is pretty good session. It was a very dangerous session for him. He did get into some serious trouble. So now he's going to go up against my personal 6-step system. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and refresh this. We've got a $10,000 bankroll. And I don't need to wait on any hands. I'm going to go with player. And we're going to deal. And I'll explain as we go along. Okay, we're off to a loss. So the way that it's going to work is only when you lose, you advance. Only when you lose. So the first round goes player banker. Got to go 50. Okay, there's a win. Okay, whenever you win or it's a tie, the system starts all the way back like you just sat down at the table. Woo, I'm looking good, baby. All right. Same thing. Starts all over. It's like you just started. Okay, that's a loss. So that was the first. This is the first round. First round is always one time, and you only advance. You only move on if you lose. So we got to go to banker now. Okay, we lost again. Okay, now we're going back to player. And we're going to do, we lost 25.50, that's 75. We got to do 200. Okay, $200 bet. Okay, we won. All right? Because we won, the whole system starts over and we go back to player. Okay, we're going to win. So we're going to stay right here on player. Okay, we win. We're going to stay right here on player. Okay, banker wins. So because player lost, it's going to advance to banker for 50. Okay, it loses again. So now that was only one time and one loss. Because it was a loss, it goes back to player, and we'll see what happens on this, and I'll tell you the next step. So we've lost 2 times, so this has to be a $200 bet. Okay, right now it's 6-4. Player has 0. Oh, so lucky. That was a big bet, too. So the same bet is going to happen again. $200. And deal him again. Got very lucky there. Okay, and we win. Okay? So because we won, the system starts over. Okay, player wins again. So we're going to stay on player. Because the system starts over. Ties and wins, it always starts over. Okay, we lose. So we're going to go to banker. Okay, we win. So because we won, the system starts over. Okay, we win again. Because we won, we're going to just repeat it. Okay, that's a tie. So we're just going to repeat it. Okay, we lost. So when we lose, this is the first round. It's only a one time on player. Player has to move on if it loses. So it goes to banker, have to do 50. And we win. So this is very interesting. Every time I do this system, with my system, for some reason, we don't get very far. It always seems to win and get right back to player. So the way it goes is it goes, you only advance when it loses. That's it. You never advance on a win or a tie. So if it's a loss, it starts with player. If it loses, it goes to banker. If it loses banker, it goes back to player. If it loses player on the second round, after it loses, it stays on player for 2 times, and it only will advance if it loses again for the second time. If it loses for the second time, then it goes to banker. If banker loses, it stays on banker, and if banker loses again for the second time, the system starts over. That's it. Okay? All wins and ties always go right back to player as if you just sat back down. All right, so let's go ahead and focus on what we're doing here. So we're going to go to player for 25. We're starting the system over. Okay, we win. So we're going to stay right here. Okay, we lose. So that's the only reason why we're going to advance to banker. Okay, we win. It's crazy. Because we won, we're not. You guys have not seen me go too far, but that's kind of a good thing. Okay, we're going to lose. So we go 50 on banker. Woo! We're definitely going to lose. Oh my God, we tied. That's so sick. So sick. We got so lucky. So we'll stay the 50 on banker. Okay, we win. So because we won, we start the system over. Okay, we win. So we're going to stay right here. Okay, we're going to lose that one, so we're going to have to move on to banker and double the bet. Okay, we lose again. So now the first round is over. Now we're going to the second round because everything's lost. And if we lose, we're going to stay on player. But we got to raise our bet to 200. Okay? Okay, we lost. So it's got to stay on player again. And now we've got to go to 275. 500. Whew. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, so we're gonna start all over. We go back to player. I'm up $738, right on Captain Morgan's ass. We've only got 4 minutes left. It's gonna be really close. Okay, we lost, so we got to go 50 here. Okay, that's a win for us. Go here. Okay, that's a win. That's a win. Okay, that's a loss. That is a win. Okay, that's a win. That's a win. It's a loss. Okay, that's a loss. So banker's got to go back to player. It's got to be a $200 bet. That's a loss. So it's going to stay on player. It's got to be 500 here. There it is. He won that $3,000 one. That was what was huge for him. Okay, we got that win. Okay, so we're at 11:08. So we got like 2 minutes left, but we're gonna call this a draw. We're gonna call it a draw. They both won $1,100. So we're gonna call it a draw. So they're, like I said, they're both great systems. You could pick which one you prefer. So we're gonna go and do round 2 on the next video between these two great systems, and we'll do it a total, because this was a draw. So that means that we're gonna have to play it out for 3 series. So we're gonna make 3 videos on this competition between the 2 best Baccarat systems. Anybody that has a Baccarat system that would like to compete with us, please send it to me with the of the instructions. You could go to and just contact me through the email on my channel. Don't send any attachment or anything like that. Just make sure you just explain the details of how you wanted me to do it, and then you can compete with the winner. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and call this one a draw. The both systems are great. We'll see you on the next one on round 2, and we'll continue from there. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for your support with the channel. Appreciate all your time that you guys are taking the time to watch and support me in making this channel a success. Thank you guys.